Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB Johnson, back with another video. So welcome back to my channel, y'all. So I'm just riding down the highway headed home, and I got in my head, which I tend to always be in my head. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. Now let's get into it. So yeah, so I'm always in my head, especially when I'm driving. I'm always in my head. I'm a big thinker. I'm constantly thinking, constantly trying to figure a problem out, constantly trying to just come up with something in my head. So my Kina spouse, a couple of days ago, he threw something out at me. He tend to do stuff like this. Like he tend to say something, but like he tend to talk in circles, or he'll say something and like he'll just say stuff and just have me thinking, trying to figure stuff out, and I don't like that. So he threw this little proposal out at me. Not like a wedding proposal, not like, no. But he said something as if like, he said it like, let me try to give y'all a scenario how it happened. Say for instance, you just need your kids to clean a room, and you say something like, you clean your room, then I take you to the park. Or if you clean your room, I take you to the park. But you already knew you was gonna take them to the park anyway. But you just want them to clean their room, so you put it out there like as if, or even, you know, as if, oh, that's the only way you're gonna take them. But you already knew that you and your friends had already agreed on going to the park. You know what I mean? Like that. So he tend to do stuff like that, like try to see what he can get. So he threw something out at me, and I'm just like, But then I was like, so I thought of, I ain't say too much to him because I'm a thinker. So before I react, I'll think about something before I react to something. So I just said, okay. But once we got the phone, it's been on my mind heavy for the last couple of days. But it's been on my mind even heavier this morning, like stressing me out to the point that I'm like in a slump. Like, oh my God. Like, why would he even say that to me? And now I'm in my head, like, you didn't even have to say nothing. Like, you know, and it was nothing bad at all, but it's just me being a thinker. I'm always in my head trying to figure stuff out. Like, how can I make this work? How can I do this? How can I do that? And it's like, you tell me something. Now I'm trying to figure out, how can I do this? Like, no, you already had in your head. Like, you put this in you. This is your idea. You figure it out. So my reason for making this video, y'all, first off, if you watching these Kina spouse or Kina spouse videos, if you watching Tara's, if you watching any videos about the opposite set or whatever about somebody, you must really care about somebody. You must really care about that person. So, and with that being said, typically when we really care about somebody, I know I didn't start watching, like, I told y'all I do this, I was doing the tarot readers, which I said I stopped, which I did stop, but I relapsed, y'all. I be watching tarot readers. It's okay. It's okay. When I'm able to, when my time is up with that, I come on up out of there. Yes, God convicted me of it, but it give me some kind of peace sometimes. But anyways, so I didn't start watching tarot readers. I didn't start watching, I just recently learned about the Kina spouse thing. I always felt like my person was my ordained spouse, but I just started watching the Kina spouse. At first I was in the tarot readers, but I didn't start watching the tarot readers until I met him, because I wanted to figure out, what is this? Like, I never had a connection like this until I met this guy. And so And then that's how I started watching. So pretty much what I'm saying, if y'all watching like Kingdom Spouse videos and tarot reading, you must really care for somebody, or you really want to get to that place where you really care for somebody, you know. But so yeah, so what I'm coming to say, so with me talking about this is because I had to pull over. I pulled over for me and my dog to use the restroom, but I also need to get this out of my head because I'm in my head too much. So I just wanted to make a video for y'all. So when I make these videos, sometimes I be talking to myself, but I just make the videos to post for you all. But I feel like if I'm going through it, somebody else is going through it as well. So what I came up with after finally turning my music off, turning my phone off, just talking to God and just riding down the highway and trying to get out of my head, but I'm still in my head. What I came up with is your kingdom spouse wants you just as bad as you want them. So while they may be trying to put out these proposals to see what they can get, don't bite down on it. Me and my kingdom spouse actually met in sales together. And with that, one thing they used to tell us is you give your proposal and then you be quiet. Like you pitch your sales and then you be quiet and you just wait. And typically when you be quiet, people started going through their head trying to figure out how can I make it work. We typically talk ourselves out of stuff, out of deals, because we talk too much. So, and it's the opposite for the people. When you're trying to sell something, you pitch it to them, but once they started talking, they start selling the stuff to themselves. But when you pitch it to them and you keep talking, you oversell, and then that's when you lose the sale. With that being said, if your kingdom spouse has pitched something to you or try to sell you on something, be quiet. If you know that's something you don't want to do, be quiet. Go. Don't entertain it. Let them come back. Let them sit on it. Don't get in your head, because that's what I did. But I had to talk to myself, and this is what I'm saying to y'all. Let them sit on it. Let them sit on it. Let them go into their head. Let them try to figure out how to make it work. They love you just as much as you love them. They want you just as bad as you want them. They want this union to come to fruition just as much as you want it to come to fruition. And this ain't no spiritual. This your homegirl talking to you, because your homegirl was going through it this morning trying to figure this out. Like, and he knew what he was doing. Done threw this out at me. He know I'm a thinker. He know I be in my head. So sure enough, I was in my head for the last few days until I really just sat down and thought about that. If they gave you a proposal, let them figure that out. Let them sit on it. Get out your head about it. Don't try to figure it out. That's their proposal. If that's what they need to happen, they'll figure that out to make it happen. But you continue to focus on you. I made a video about focusing on you will bring them to you. Continue to focus on you. Don't let them, they little tactics, whatever they doing, have you all in your head, having you trying to figure out, how can we make this work? How can we do this? No, you'll catch. They love you. They see you for who you are. Like, they know your work. They know how bomb you is. Like, they love you just as much as you love them. Like, don't let them do you like that. Don't let them do you like that. You worth so much more, and they know how much you're worth. They know how much you're worth. But if your kingdom spouse is anything like my kingdom spouse, they're gonna try to see what they can get away with. They're gonna try to see what he like to try me, y'all. He like to try me. But this time, he almost had me this time. Thank God. Thank God I sat down with my sister. I sat down with myself, my inner self, me and God. We had some conversation. Thank God for that, because I was struggling. Y'all, like, to the point I was all bent out of shape riding down this road trying to figure this out. Like, okay, how can we do this? How can we make this happen? No, he better figure that out. He gonna have to figure that out. Like, no, you must be thinking about it. You make it happen. I'm not gonna try to figure out. No, I'm not doing it. And y'all don't do it either. If they brought some kind of proposal to you, whatever that proposal may have been, let them figure out how it's gonna happen. You don't sit there beating yourself up trying to figure it out. Let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. What God has for you, it is for you. No man can take it. No man can destroy it. No man can't do nothing to it. So if it's for you, it's gonna happen. If it's not for you, then oh well, it's something better out there for you. But don't get bent out of shape trying to figure out how to make make something work for them. No. I had to get that out for me, y'all. This video is really for me still talking to myself. Like I was struggling. Like I was really struggling. But please like, share, and subscribe. I feel so much better now. I was struggling trying to figure that out. He knew what he was doing. Like he know I'm a thinker. Like don't do that to me. Say, like, make it happen. Don't tell me nothing. Make it happen. Don't do that to me. And it wasn't nothing bad. It was good. But it was like he gave me something for me to figure it out. For me to like, no. That's your dilemma. You figure it out and make it happen. And then come to me when you got it all figured out, when you made it happen. Don't do me like that. I love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. Thank y'all for letting me just sit here and really vent because he messed me up with that one. All right, bye-bye.